Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 12. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say Happy New Year to all of you. May 2023 be the best year yet. I'm wishing you all nothing but joy, happiness, love, and peace in the upcoming year. And prosperity. Don't forget prosperity. And I also just wanted to say thank you very much for watching, for subscribing, for hitting the thumbs up, and for commenting. I really love reading your comments. I can't tell you how thankful I am for each and every one of you. Now on to the show. So after being off for a couple of weeks due to the holidays, we are back. Karen is planning her event at the DC Improv, and I thought she did something smart. She booked a venue that was a lot smaller than the venue that Giselle and Robin used. I think that's one of the reasons when we finally get to Karen's event, it looked sold out. And I think that Robin and Giselle should take note, and next time they have one of their reasonably shady live podcasts, they should have it in a smaller venue, and then that way it'll feel more intimate. I did think that it was quite funny that the overall group, including Ray, didn't really understand what it was that Karen was doing. Once you saw the name of it was An Evening with the Ladam and Friends, I think that was pretty much self-explanatory that it was going to be somewhat of a variety show. The girls kept saying, well, what is this that she's doing? Is she telling jokes? Is she being interviewed? What the hell is happening? It was a little bit of everything. It was more of a variety show feel. I love Karen. She made the comment that she is the Muhammad Ali of live shows or something like that. I just want to say, slow down. No, ma'am. Congratulations. I'm sure it's a wonderful experience for the Ladams. You know, Robin doesn't have any La Robins. I thought that was quite cute later in the show. But no, ma'am. Did I think that it was a little more entertaining than what Robin and Giselle did? Yes. Did I think that it was amazing? No, I did not. I'm really sorry because I love Karen. So anyway, while they're at the Improv, I did think that it was hilarious that Ray was throwing a little shade at Karen when he says whatever this is. And then he threw more shade at Michael, bringing up Grindr and that whole situation with him over there in London, allegedly meeting up with that man that he allegedly met on the Grindr. And I thought it was even more funny that Ray absolutely has no idea what the hell the Grindr is. However, it stayed in his head. You know what I mean? He's thinking about it. What the heck is Michael's out here on the Grindr? Karen needs to tell Ray exactly what that is so he doesn't bring it up again in the wrong company. I'm just saying. Then we see Jacqueline stop by to see Mia and Gordon. And this situation was really weird for me because it seems to me, in my opinion, they were trying to do damage control. They discussed this prior, in my opinion. You know, this is alleged. This is just me speaking out loud. And it didn't come off really well. It really didn't, because Jacqueline made some kind of comment about them judging us for what we're doing. And then quickly she said, or not doing. It was just weird to me. The fact that they still keep doubling down on that they like to take showers. And then they brought up the Porsche. And if you paid attention, you could see Mia's face when they were discussing this Porsche. And it leads me to believe what I believed in the beginning, that Gordon paid for that Porsche. Jacqueline says that Gordon gave her the down payment, but it's in her name and they were just helping her out. But the look on Mia's face says that was a pussy payment. I'm sorry. I should not have said that word, but you know what I mean? It did sound like, you know, we have the sex and this was a little bit of a payment, in my opinion. Can I just say that Wendy's new confessional look was absolutely beautiful? She looks great in red. Her hair and her makeup, everything was on point. I went out on social media and she had posted a picture of herself with a message that said, "It's giving Madam President with a side of Happy Eddie." I thought that was hilarious. It is definitely giving 4 degrees with a side of Happy Eddie. I'm just saying. With the Mia and Jacqueline and Eddie situation, if you are going to try to do damage control, if you are going to try to squash the conversation that you three are a throuple, and try to get on the same page. Next time you guys huddle up, it's before filming, plan out the story 100%. This was foolishness. I didn't appreciate any of it. Jacqueline and Mia did make some sort of comment that they think the girls are interested in what's happening between them because they want to be, with Gordon, or they're jealous. Listen, honey, and I can only speak for myself, but I don't think that anybody is trying to steal Gordon. I really don't. I don't think that any of these ladies, even Giselle, is interested in being the third or jealous of Jacqueline getting a Porsche.
Doing your thing.
Doing my thing.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, we take showers because we're comfortable with each other. Get off our conversations and what we've done, right? And what we haven't done. They basically said, "Did Mia buy your Porsche?"
Why the disrespect to you like that?
It is in my name. Did you help me put a down payment on it? And you wanted to give me a cushion because you love it. Listen, they're jealous because they don't have that, right?
Okay, but you know how you can see someone from the side and then go, like looking like
And
that?
he's smiling at you in your
Yes,
face?
yes, the eyes. Yeah, the eyes. I like that pink.
Thank you.
I'm Deborah.
Deborah, Chris, nice to meet you. Pleasure.
My husband's name's Chris.
Oh, how about that?
A lot of Chris's.
Yes, yeah, it's very common,
Happy Eddie comes over.
Yeah.
Who's Happy Eddie? Wendy's husband, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
child.
So he
Not
comes,
Happy Eddie.
he comes over all smiling like, what y'all talking about? He was very flirty. If I didn't know he was married, I wouldn't have known.
You're lying. No, I'm not lying. I said, so what was the issue?
I guess he was very smiley.
Okay. He was smiling.
Oh, boy, I can't smile no more.
Like, can you just look in there and see what's going on in there?
Was she itching or something?
No.
So then why in Miami did you not tell us about Peter's girlfriend and you and Gordon?
Because that didn't come up. She never slept with Gordon. She just played with him. Foreplay.
I got the Ladons like the Beehive.
The Ladon.
The Ladons. Well, do you have any the Robins? I don't think so.
So Ashley gets together with her girl group, which she can't remember if they're called PLT or PYT. They were a little bit of everything. We all know that PYT stands for Pretty Young Thing and PLT is Pretty Little Thing. And I think they should go with the PLT because they are pretty and they were little. So to me, Pretty Little Thing works. Okay, so Deborah. I went online out on social media and this girl has listed the Real Housewife of Potomac. I said, why? Why are you doing that, Deborah? Because this is your first and last, okay? This is your first and last season that you are going to be on this show. No, ma'am. Get the 15 minutes and go to hell on. So Chris went out online and he said, I would just like to, again, thank Real Housewife of Potomac production and the team in the editing room for continuing to show the lies these women continue to tell about me, which is fact. Did you guys notice that all those ladies were right next to Chris? And there is plenty of room on that bar that they did not have to be up under this man. Number 2, Deborah started the conversation with him. Number 3, he wasn't interested in Deborah or any of her damn friends. Ashley talking about her friends don't lie. Ma'am, I think production just proved that they do. None of these allegations that they are launching towards this man make sense. It's not working. This is a reach and the lies are a bit too much. This plan failed. To me, Ashley is miserable and she is trying to pull Candace down. Just because you and Michael's marriage didn't work, just because Michael was out here spreading it low and wide, my opinion, allegedly, you are trying to pull Candace down because you are sad and lonely. You should spend more time worried about your divorce and that nasty husband that you are married to than worried about what the hell is going on with Candace and her husband. Don't bring up the fact that her and her husband are trying to have a baby to try to throw her and her husband into chaos because you are over here getting a divorce. Cut the shit. This storyline sucks. And the whole thing about Eddie, are you serious? The man smiled, so he's flirting with you? Girl, bye. Every man who says hello and smiles is not flirting. And if you think that, then you need to go get some help, because clearly something has happened to you in your relationship history that makes you think that every man wants you and that every man who smiles at you is flirting with you. This is ridiculous. And Giselle, please, please find yourself some business and bring it to the show. I really hope that season 8, these ladies focus heavily on Giselle and her business. Just dead focus on Giselle and all of her business, because this is how she makes her living. She has been on this show for 7 seasons, and every season she makes it her business, as her storyline is to be in everybody else's business. And then talking about, do I need to tell Wendy? Tell Wendy what? That her husband smiles? Because we have seen Eddie and Wendy on here for the last 3 seasons, and that man is always smiling. And that's why I appreciate that when Wendy told Eddie about it, they both got a big laugh and thought that was the stupidest thing that they have ever heard. And can I just give a shout out to Cruz for busting Eddie out about that donuts? Eddie forgot to get the glazed donut for Wendy when he went out donut shopping, and then decided to just pass off his blueberry donut as he thought about her, and he wanted to give her this blueberry donut since they were out of glaze. And Cruz said, no, daddy, you are not about to lie to my mama. Tell her the truth. You forgot about her donuts. You bought that donut for yourself. I said, team mommy's boy, okay? Anyway, Wendy is the queen. She said, why would Eddie be looking at them girls when he's got her? Okay. So when Robin, Giselle, and Mia get together, they have some kind of salads and smoothies or whatever. I would not have been happy with all that lettuce and vegetables. Anyway, you know what? That's why I'm always complaining about having to lose weight. I don't like a lot of lettuce in my salad. Anyway, so you guys know that I have zero fashion sense. Zero fashion sense. I have told you guys this. And you guys have seen me before. Zero fashion sense. I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of person. But has anybody noticed that Robin's outfits never match the rest of the group? The group is always fancy pants. Robin came in with some sandals, some shorts, and a tank top. I said, well, damn it, Robin is going to be comfortable. And I appreciate it. I really do. I wonder if she ever comes in and says, wow, I am truly underdressed. So Mia's telling them this story about her son and him wearing the wrong undergarments and something going on with his testicles. And then you hear Robin say that she thinks her son's testicles have dropped, because she looked at it. And I thought, why were you looking at it, though? Was it for medical reasons? Because we did hear about you walking around naked and showering in front of them, and that's very inappropriate. I'm concerned about Robin. Anyway, moving on. Now, Giselle going back to talk to Mia about what Candace told her is just typical Giselle. Don't focus on me and my non-relationships. Don't focus on anything about me. Let's just talk about you and Jacqueline, your husband, y'all sex life, and Karen. Everything is none of your business. None of that is Giselle's business. My thing is this: why the hell is Mia so upset with Karen for sharing information, but she's not upset with Giselle? I think that Giselle and Karen both should not be going back and forth sharing these pieces of information. However, Mia, you're saying it on camera. It's going to get back to them at some point. And if you're going to get pissed at one, get pissed at both. Giselle asking Mia why she didn't tell them about Peter and Peter's girlfriend, because it's none of your damn business. Mia said she didn't bring it up because they weren't talking about Peter's girlfriend. And then she lets us know that Peter's girlfriend didn't have sex with G. She just fooled around with him on the night of his bachelor party, the night before their wedding, and that she was in the wedding. First of all, I don't want any woman fooling around with my soon-to-be husband. I don't want any woman fooling around with my husband. And I damn sure don't want a woman who's in my wedding party fooling around. What kind of shit is going on in that marriage? To each his own. If you don't mind, I don't mind. So we finally get down to Karen's event. Now, honey, listen. Ashley brings Deborah, which she should never have done that. She should never have brought that woman. But you know, this is part of Ashley's storyline this season. She's trying to kick up as much drama as she can towards Candace, and Giselle is helping her. And Giselle is also aiming as much as she can towards Wendy. Because to me, in my mind, this season was, we're going to try to get Candace and Wendy off of here. But it's failing miserably. Giselle brings up that Charisse is upset that she was not invited. Well, I can tell you somebody who's not upset that she's not invited, and that's going to be me. Yeah, I don't give a damn. I wish Charisse wouldn't have been invited to this show at all. Now listen, Ashley thought it was her business to bring up to Jacqueline that Karen told her that Mia was examining her vagina with a flashlight. Jacqueline busts herself out and comes out and admits that she had a yeast infection and Mia was checking into it. First of all, that is disgusting. Second of all, Mia is not a physician. She's not a nurse. She's not a pharmacist. She doesn't need to be down there examining your yeast infection. Oh, why are you saying that on TV? Hey, Jacqueline, if that had been me, I would have just scheduled a doctor's appointment or ran down to your local pharmacy and picked up something. The last thing I would do is have my girlfriend down there investigating a yeast infection with a flashlight. That just seems disgusting. It's too much. Yikes.
Someone's used a flashlight to go investigating.
Okay, when I had a yeast infection.
Do you know that that's Ashley's friend that was spreading them?
I do not acknowledge Sesame Street characters. Next.
So I have a question. You share something with a friend of yours, and she runs her mouth and tells her friend.
This ain't your show. Whatever I said about you was the truth, Mia. Get over it. It's all right. Sit your ass down and go ahead and complete your Build-A-Puss project.
I haven't even introduced Candace and Deborah. Sorry, Candace, have you met Deborah? This is my friend Deborah. My friend Deborah.
Chris was grabbing on her. Is this the one? He wasn't grabbing on me. He was flirting heavy. He was flirting heavy. He was. Okay, what was he saying to you? He was. Oh. He didn't touch me. His eye. Girl.
So Wendy and Candace, right, on a scale, I would put them at like 8+. Deborah, I like her, but she's like maybe 4.5, you know. I mean, she's cute, but she's not like cute.
Candace, I know that you have like some weird feeling about my friend.
No.
Why are you trying to dismiss my friend? Like is this what you did to Jacqueline? Can you just clear the air? She's not gonna have bad intentions with you.
Do you want to chat with me first? No, ma'am.
All right, so listen, let's just get into this event. First of all, the Build-A-Puss project. Karen and Candace, they are killing it in the confessionals. They really are. I don't know if she is referring to Mia and her cosmetic procedures, or if she's referring to Mia and Gordon's relationship with Jacqueline. I don't know who's building a puss, but, you know, I had to rewind that. I said, did she say build a puss project? Anyway, now listen, we all know I don't like to talk about people's looks. And we also know that I usually don't get along with Mia at all. But Mia's review on Deborah, Candace, and Wendy, I stand behind it. I have to agree with Mia here. I'm sorry. I know it's wrong, but I agree. I'm also glad that Candace didn't give Deborah anything. She didn't give Ashley anything. Candace is really growing on me this season. There has been multiple situations that have come up that gave her plenty of opportunity and ammo to just lose it, go off, blow up on these women. As Wendy would say, rat-a-tat Candace. I mean, it could have come out on multiple times, but it didn't. And I am glad that Candace is rising above all of this. I don't know if Deborah realizes how lethal the editors are. Everything that she was saying about Chris, leaning in, looking at her, this whole party was filmed, ma'am. Do you think that they're not going to come with the receipts? And everything that Candace was saying about projecting, that is exactly what Ashley is doing. Ashley is projecting her situation onto Candace, and I think that you're failing at this miserably. Ashley and the whole, Candace, this is my friend Deborah. Why won't you talk to Deborah? She doesn't have any bad intentions. Really? Now listen, Ashley, see your way the hell out of this. For real. This is looking stupid as hell. If somebody would have brought that man that Michael was allegedly hooking up from Grindr into the bar and said, hey, Ashley, don't you want to meet Grindr fella here? You would not appreciate that shit. He doesn't have any bad intentions. He just wants to tell you what that dick do. I mean, that's just disgusting, right? Nobody wants to do that. Ashley, get the hell out of here with this shit. Karen's show, as I said earlier, yeah, it was okay. It was just a bit much. You know, the editors did a great job. They had zero budget for the performance with the songs. They said they are not paying any extra to show us those songs that she was singing, which I have to believe it was Patti LaBelle because she was arm flapping. I don't know, you guys. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.